Hey guys, Shock44 here, and I'm just doing a little test with FaceRig, just for the fun of it. Also, here to give you a message and to tell you about a little problem I'm having with FaceRig. Well, the program, actually, I'm not having a problem with at all. It's quite awesome and quite fun to mess around with, and doing this. Yes! I like the fact that you can just twist your head around. Sometimes it loses the tracking, but that's alright. And there we go. Yeah, easy fix. And I would be using my HD webcam, but it for some reason has a lot more noise, like those little dots sparkling around. It's not as clear enough for this thing to like pick up my face. Anyway, the point of this video is for me to just have some fun a little bit, and also while talking to you about a project I've been working on for quite some time. I came across FaceRig after last week, I believe, and it's pretty awesome. I really like it. I just saw a video the Mega G Wolf made, and I was like, "Whoa, what is he doing?" And then I looked it up, and I thought it was awesome. I'm like, "Oh wait, you can make custom avatars for it. You can put your own models in there, and you can make them talk, and you can pretend that you're them. That is so cool." And then I messed around with it, looked it up, and there are no tutorials for custom avatars yet. There's only documentation, which, you know, fair enough, that's good, but, I mean, come on, you gotta give me a tutorials. I mean, and this FaceRig software, it's been out for like 5-6 months or so, still no tutorial about how to do custom avatars. It's just, you know, freaking, okay, if I look over here, then I look straight at the screen, that's interesting. Anyway, it's just, there is one custom avatar made by a fan that's not made by the people who actually made FaceRig, who know what they're doing, of course. But this one guy, he made Steve from Minecraft, which is awesome. He made it pretty well. Very easy probably for him to make, though, because it's just some box guy. And so I'm just like, oh, well, I have an idea. In order for me to learn how to do this, I'll use Strombad, because Strombad has a square mouth, and that's really easy to animate and use, and his model is pretty low poly. So I went and grabbed the Strombad rip. I messed around with it a lot. It wouldn't show up properly in the program when I tested it. It would just show only his gloves, and I was like really weird about that. And I finally got his entire body to show up. Let me just show you what it looks like. So, first of all, the background's gray. I think that has something to do with the fact that the eyes texture isn't working. And I have to zoom out. I have to zoom out a lot. Like, it's all the way in here, and then I have to zoom out. I'm just like, well, I thought I had the camera positioned correctly. I don't understand what's going on here. I have it positioned in a way to where it's away from his face, and I don't know what I did wrong with the camera, but if someone could explain to me how I need to have the camera position, that'd be great. Also, please explain to me why I can't get his eyes texture to work. I can't show you that it's not working because the camera's positioned differently than it was earlier, where I could see that it wasn't working. But I know it's not working because when I opened the file that it compiled, it turned it into a gray texture, so it didn't work at all. Right now, it doesn't have any animations except for an idle animation, which I made just which I made really poorly because, you know, I didn't care. But I'm just doing this for testing, so I'm not gonna waste my time making a whole bunch of animations that aren't gonna work. So once I get the model textured correctly and facing the camera correctly, the camera fixed, I'm gonna do all the animations and make it look great. But I need your guys' help. I need anybody's help out there right now. Please tell me what I'm doing wrong. How do you get the camera positioned correctly? How? What did I do wrong? How do I get the camera positioned correctly? And how do I get the texture for the eyes working? I basically set it up to where, let me just bring up the files here, just so you can see this. See, I named the texture Strombad underscore eyes open underscore blend 1 underscore D dot TGA. Blend 1 I figured was the one that you would use for transparency, and it is a transparent type texture. It has the eyes, and then the background is transparent. Even shows up transparent in Maya, which I'm using Maya to export it. And it looks like Maya works pretty well for FaceRig. And so there's that. And then for the material name, I named the material, Strombad SHT underscore skin blend in underscore eyes open. I didn't name it this. I put in the skin blend in. Basically, I named it this. Strombad underscore SHT underscore skin blend in underscore eyes open. And I was told, according to the documentation, which I tried to follow, that should be how I should name it to make it work, for it to be transparent and everything. But I think that I did it wrong because it's not working at all. So I don't know. Also, don't worry about the fact that his little lace knot thing right here, it's not textured properly. I know that. I just totally omitted that texture because we're not going to see the back of his head. So I decided just to take it out. I didn't need it. Whatever. Anyway, so I just applied that to the head texture. I could have just deleted the object, but I don't know. I guess I didn't think about that. Anyway, I really need some help with this. If anybody out there, especially maybe that guy who made the Minecraft Steve model, maybe he could help me out. If you could watch this, help me out. Tell me how what I did wrong with the camera and with the texture. I'd be very appreciative of that. I'd be very thankful. I know I can get this project to work and off the ground if I could just figure out the texture problem with the transparency and why it's not showing up. And the it's gray. It compiles into a gray texture for whatever reason. I mean, I have the texture right here. Anyway, here's how the texture looks. It's supposed to be a black background, but it's white because I tried to make it transparent by just taking the background and deleting it, and that made it white for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, that's texture. And if anybody can tell me what I did wrong with the texture, like I probably named something wrong with the whole blend thing, probably doesn't understand what I'm trying to do here. And the camera. Definitely the camera needs to be fixed. I don't know what's up with the camera. If someone could please tell me what's wrong with the camera. The fact that when I open this, here, let me go to someone else and then go back to Strombad. When I open this, it's like this, and then I have to zoom out, and it's right around this area. And I have to zoom out, and in order to see Strombad. So, what's going on here is the camera just decided to be inside his body, even though in my scene, here's him. And here's the camera. The camera is up here. It's like right here, basically. This is the model. This is the camera. That's how it is in my scene. That's how it's set up. And I don't know why it's inside his body whenever I load him up. So if someone could please tell me what's going on. I'll put a link in the video description for the source files so that you can open them and look at them, import them into Blender. Well, actually, they won't import in the Blender. I tried that. Import them into Maya or 3ds Max, something like that, some Autodesk program, and I could also link the .ma file if you need me to. I didn't put that in there, but if you need me to link the .ma file, I will. And yeah, just open it up, look at it, look what I did wrong, and please help me out, guys. Just tell me, how do I position the camera exactly? How does the camera work? I have it as this thing in Maya. It's called a locator. I don't know what a locator really is. It's just a thing. It's just like a little node thing that I attach to the skeleton. Does it have to be a bone? Does the camera have to be an actual bone? If it does, then I'll make it into a bone. So please just tell me what I need to do for the camera, and tell me what I need to do for the blend. Like I need to make the texture an alpha blend texture. I need to make it transparent. I need to have it keep its transparency. I don't want it to be a black background with eyes on it. That's not going to look right. Anyway, thanks for your help. If anybody can help me out, I'll send this video probably to that Minecraft guy, the guy who made the Minecraft Steve avatar. See if he can help me. If anybody out there is experienced with FaceRig, with custom avatars, please help me out here. I want to get this going. I want to put in Strombad. I want to put in Sonic. I want to put in a bunch of characters and have a fun time and make you guys like laugh and entertain you guys with this. But that can only happen if you just help me out to figure out what the problems are with the camera and the transparency textures. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. And I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while. Just been bogged down with work and procrastination, and I'll make some more some other time soon. So hope you guys are having a swell day. See you later.